Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Jason. I'm back again with another video, and I got a little bit of an update here for you guys. Picked up a few records last week or over the weekend in Toronto, just kind of finishing off November in terms of some finds, and might have found myself a little bit of a grail in here too. Some hard rock, some post punk, and some death metal to show. Maybe a couple CDs too at the end here. But vinyl wise, I dropped in one of my favorite shops, Sonic Boom, found some good used vinyl, picked up a copy of Sammy. Um, didn't have this one yet, sort of slowly getting the Sammy Hagar solo albums. Of course, this is probably the most famous or well known because VOA, Voice of America, has I Can't Drive 55 on this one. So I'm aware of the single from back in the day when I was a kid. And it's funny, this album came out in 1984, so same year as the big Van Halen Jump and all that 1984 album. And of course, afterwards, Sammy would join Eddie and the boys for Van Halen. So yeah, this is overall a pretty fun rockin' record. Good hard rock album. His 8th album. Got to see Sammy this summer in Toronto, and that was really cool. He is like 70 some years old, I think, at this point, and he was still rocking pretty good. Plus, they also had the guy, bass player from Van Halen. Name's escaping me now, but on bass, Michael Anthony. So yeah, that was a really cool concert. This is a great record. Got it cheap. Why not? There's of course, Mr. Hagar. So some Sammy. Now picked up this Grail. Basically, I've been wanting to get this one for a little while. I think I ever had a copy of this on vinyl, but I always have like the sort of the second one by these guys. But this is the debut of Killing Joke. Killing Joke, Killing Joke. What a debut it is. Really a classic post-punk record from the 80s. Actually came out in 1980 on the EG label. This is an OG press, early pressing, Canadian pressing. That's what the back looks like. As the sticker says, got it for 40. VG Plus, very good VG Plus, I gotta say. Yeah, so nice to have the debut from Killing Joke. Of course, they go on to really innovate and do avant-garde post-punk with industrial and metal influences, etc. Really, all their albums are interesting and a treat. So this is cool to have this one. Of course, the big song on this one, War Dance, which I think I might have a 12-inch of or have on some other record. Back to the hard rock. A little bit of Canadian hard rock here. Straight out of Kitchener, Ontario. Helix. Got a big giant promo hole in there. But this is the Long Way to Heaven record. 1985 on Capitol Records. Big one after their Razor's Edge album, which was really their best album, I'd say. This one continues on with the very easy to sing along hard rock tracks. The kids are all shaking. Deep Cuts the Knife is on here. A bunch of other stuff. Classic stuff. Got to see Helix twice so far, and in more recent years. Very fun. Very good rockin' band. If you don't know Helix, check them out. Maybe check out Razor's Edge first. And next up, we got a little bit of death metal as well while I was there. Picked up a used copy of this, but really near mint. Almost unplayed. Fetid is the name of this band out of Seattle. On 20 bucks spin. This is like 20 bucks spin. Wheelhouse stuff here. In fact, it's kind of like a spin-off of Cerebral Rot, I think, in a way. The guitarist, vocalist is on this. Kyle Lindstrom, you got on guitar. Chelsea Lowe is on bass, and Julian Rhea on drums and vocals. And the vocals are very deep and dirgy. Some great slow, doomy death metal at times. An EP, I think. Steeping Corporal Mess 5-tracker on 20 bucks spin. So that was a nice pickup. I was kind of in the mood for some death metal on vinyl, and found that one. There's the vinyl itself, which is, of course, a god-awful splatter vinyl, but what can you do these days? It does sort of match the goo, green slime goo. And then last but not least, vinyl-wise, Sonic Boom and I picked up a little bit of minimal techno. Found this single in the bins as well, one that I didn't have, by Thomas Feldman, who is pretty famous. German artist who also worked, I think, with the Orb for a while as well. A lot of solo stuff. I even have him on like an old German new wave record. I think he's involved with Palais Schaumburg. This is the Whistle single. Came out on Compact Records. With the labels. Yeah, Compact 51. So an early compact release, 2002 in fact, by Thomas Feldman. Nice kind of groovy, minimal tech, instrumental, an ambient type track on there too. It's like 3 tracks in total. Good single. I really like the early compact stuff on that label, circa 99 to 2003-ish, and that is definitely in the zone. I'll show a couple CDs that I just got too in the mail. I'm going to have more stuff when I get back to my studio. I got a bunch of metal records and CDs to show you guys, but 2 CDs that I picked up already, got in the mail. I got this holder, excellent early holder release. These all got reissued. This is a reissue on 20 bucks spin. Some killer black metal out of Belgium, I believe she's from. One woman project here, holder. Some killer stuff. And a very fun death metal record. Boys out of Rochester, New York, Undeath. Got a couple of things by them over the years, and this was their latest one, 2024. Took me a while to get around to picking it up on Prosthetic Records. I recommend. I think it could easily make my top 10, if not top 5. It's just really fun. A lot of riffage going on. Good classic style, old school death metal from the boys from New York. So Undeath. And that's my update, guys. I'll see you soon.